Salvete omnes, and welcome to Caesar's Gallic Wars, Book 5, Section 45. When last we left Caesar, we had the heroic deeds of Pullo and Varenus explained, and now we are going to have word getting to Caesar about what is going on, unfortunately, in the camp of Cicero. So let us begin. Quanto erat in dies gravior atque asperio oppugnatio. So by how much more the oppugnatio here is the subject, that means the assault. The assault was more serious and more adverse in dies, every day or into the day, and maxime, and especially, quod, because with a magna parte, with a great part of the soldiers, having been finished off, confecta, by their wounds, or exhausted by their wounds, the race, the matter, the situation had pervenerat, had come down to the paucitatem defensorum, the paucity or the small number of defenders. By so much more crebiores, by so much more frequent letters, by so much more frequent letters and messages, nuntii, so here we have another subject, were being sent to Caesar. Messages, so we'll say messengers here for this, could be messengers or messages, of whom part of them were apprehended and were necabatored and were killed with torture, cum cruciatu, in the sight, in conspectu, of our soldiers. So anybody who went out as a messenger, the nervi would kill so that the soldiers could see, to kind of prevent other messengers from coming. There was, however, erat unus intus nervius. There was, however, one nervi inside the camp. Intus means within or inside, by the name of Verticus. And he was born from a loco honesto. And he was born of a respected position, who had fled per fugarat from the prima obsidione, so who had fled from the beginning of the siege, from the first siege, to Cicero, and had shown suam fidem, has shown his faith to him, his faithfulness to him, and had bestowed his good faith on him. Hic servo spe libertatis magnisque persuadet primiis. This man persuaded a slave, this man probably meaning Cicero here, persuaded the slave is this guy, Vertico, right? So persuaded him with the hope of freedom, spe libertatis, and with great primiis, and with great rewards, he persuades him to do something. So persuadeo here, plus ut. So persuadeo takes the dative. We have the dative up there with servo. And then persuadeo plus ut plus a present subjunctive here creates the indirect command. So he persuaded him to bring literas, a letter, to Caesar. Ille, this is Verticus, this guy right here. Ille, he brought, or he carries it, having been fastened. He carries the letter, has means one letter here, having been fastened to his spear, on his spear. And as a Gaul, among Gauls, without any suspicion, sina ulla suspicione, he moved. He was able to move. So as a Gaul among Gauls, since he was a nervi, he could really walk around and not be suspicious. As a Gaul among Gaul, he arrived to Caesar. Ab eo de periculis Ciceronis legionisque, cognoscitur. From him, ab eo, it is learned about the dangers to Cicero, or of Cicero and his legion. I'm sorry, these should be orange because they're genitive. And from him, it is learned about the dangers of Cicero and his legion. And so Caesar finally has word, because we have this letter fastened to the Iaculo, and that tells Caesar, this Gaul eventually brings a letter to Caesar that says that the Romans are in dire straits. Okay, so we will see you next time. Walete.